Coach, more and more there are stories coming out about the Lakers looking at Gilbert Arenas. Are you, I'm not saying you're in favor of that, is Gilbert something that, a person that can really help his team now?
Yeah, I don't know. I have not seen him work out. I have not spoken to him. I know he had a workout, or he's going to have a workout. I still have not talked to Mitch about it but if somebody can help us, then I'm open to that. But I can't say whether or not he can help us because I haven't seen him nor talked to him or talked to anybody that has seen him.
Because it seems like the Lakers are having problems getting production from two spots, from the point guard and small forward now.
No, you know what? I don't really necessarily look at our point guard to score a ton of points. The first thing he needs to be able to do is facilitate the team offensively. And I mean, our offense is not as complex probably as a triangle, but it's still, our early flow is a game of reads, where if the point guard decides to pass the ball this way and make a cut that way, then we're going to run a certain thing. And if he does it the opposite way, then we're running a certain thing. And based on who our two bigs are and who else is on the floor, he's got to have a feel of where to go with the ball and where to go with himself to initiate or jumpstart our early offense. So that's the most important. The second thing is we've got three scorers already that are very talented in Bynum, Gasol, and then obviously Kobe. So there's not going to be a ton of shots anyway for a point guard. And what a point guard needs to be able to do in that situation is when that ball gets swung to him, if he's open, knock down the shot. I mean, it's as simple as that. And then the last thing he's got to be able to do for us is he's got to be able to defend. And so those three things are very important, but I don't necessarily need a guy that can go break the defense down and make plays all the time, because our offense can help us if we execute right, can help us in that area.
Mike, do you need some more team speed, though?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I even when I was in Cleveland, if somebody's going to tell me you can have more team speed, I'd probably say, okay, great, I'll take it. So for me to sit here and say, no, we don't need more team speed, be lying. But the fact of it is, I think no matter what team you're with, most times you're going to say, we need more team speed. I think there's one team out there that has a ton of it, and it's because he plays that well all the time, at least in the West, is Oklahoma City with Russell Westbrook. You look at the East, and there's a couple of teams when you talk about LeBron and D. Wade on one team, and you're talking about Derrick Rose on the other team. So, I guess you got to think about Tony Parker too. So, if you can get that, great. But not everybody's going to be able to get that because there's not a lot of guys out there. And so, anything that helps our team get better, I'm all for. And I think everything that you guys are saying can make our team as well as anybody else's team better. And so you would take it on. But I'm the reality of it is I'm not the one to ask, because I don't know who's out there trade-wise, or I really don't know who's out there that's free also.
Well, Gilbert Arenas, with his reputation, some of the things that have happened with his career, would that put you off to having him on your team?
Well, again, I go back to I have not seen him, nor have I talked to him. And, there'd be a lot of steps, I know, for me as a head coach that would have to happen before it even comes to a point to where we're adding anybody to our team, let alone Gilbert Arenas. When we brought Troy to our team, we flew him out here. He and I sat down for a couple of hours. We talked. We watched him work out. We talked again as a staff. He then talked to the staff. He then talked to Mitch. Then he went back, and then we made a decision. And, so I think, that's the protocol for anybody, that's going to come in here. I think across the board, we all have to feel good about it, and we all have to have a chance to sit down with them and feel good about it after sitting down with them.